Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I thought the get to know me tag would be the best second video for my channel. I was born at St. Mary's Hospital in Mthatha, but I grew up Kutsolo. That's where my family moved from Engcobo to Kutsolo. I'm not too sure if people are interested in where I went to school or those things. Okay, let me just tell you. So I went to Rainbow preschool, Rainbow. And that was in my hometown, Kutsolo. So, funny story, I went to school for a whole year and I did not speak a word of English by the time December hit. So my parents were extremely frustrated and shipped me off to boarding school in grade R, which is grade 0. And I've been in boarding school all my life, all of high school, all of primary school. And yeah, so I went to primary school in KZN till I was in grade 6. Yeah, so I went to King's Prep School, and then I moved to Grahamstown, where I went to Victoria Primary School, and then I went to Victoria Girls High School for 2 years, and that's when I moved from there to Kingswood College, which is also in Grahamstown. For university, I went to Wits. Based in the worst time of my life, but yeah, we're here now. Yeah, so let's get into the questions. Yeah, I'm reading them from my laptop, so if you will see me looking there, just know that I'm looking at my laptop. Alrighty, so describe myself in 3 words. I would say I am loving, I'm extremely independent, and I am open-minded. Yeah, I accept people as they are. But it took some time to get to that point. But now, if I wasn't myself, second question, if I wasn't myself, would I be my friend? I think now in 2020 Kwaita, I would be Kwaita's friend, but I think the other, like 5 years ago, maybe not really, because I was an actual mess. I have a fear of confrontation, so I think it can be frustrating being friends with someone who doesn't really speak up about things, someone who I've grown to understand that communication is the best way to progress in friendships. Yeah. Next question number 3. That is, if I could spend a day in someone else's shoes, who would that be and why? Personally, Rihanna. I just think she lives a carefree life. I just think she does what she likes. She's in my mind, she's the definition of freedom. Which is what she portrays, and in everything, in her style, in her music, in the way she runs her life. And yeah, I'm always seeking freedom in my life, so I think Rihanna is the best person. Question number 4. What's the one thing I will never give up on? I'll never give up on love. I'm a lover. Like, I love. So I'll never give up on love. Am I a clean or messy person? Okay, I can't lie, because those close to me watch this channel. I am not the cleanest person, and that's just, I link it to my creativity. When things are too are in order, my mind doesn't really give me good ideas. And I'm a creative person. So when there's clutter, when there's all of that, I just feel like my brain is running and it generates better ideas. That's just an excuse I've always given. Don't judge me. I'm getting better at it though. So I'm not like disgustingly messy. I'm okay. I'm doing better. Every day is better. Yeah. And then Question number 6. Best bad decision I have ever made. I think it was quitting my job during a pandemic. I know. I genuinely have no desire to even have plans right now for what's next. It was a bad decision considering the circumstances, considering the uncertainty, considering the unemployment rate in our country. But I can safely say I prepared for this. I can say that now, obviously my lifestyle is not the same and it can't be the same, but I make peace with that. And I'm genuinely just working on me, my wellness, my mental health, and that's what matters. I'm very hopeful, faithful, and understanding of what God has in store for me. So this quitting of my job was the best thing for me right now, and I'm aligning my life to what it is I really want. And when I was in that job, I just felt like I couldn't really do everything I wanted to do, and that's not to say I didn't have all the time. It was just I put my all into it to the extent that I was burnt out. I didn't have anything else to do, and that extended to everything else in my life. So I couldn't really, everything else was on hold for this job, and that didn't sit well with me. Question number 7. One skincare product I can't live without. Definitely glycerine. It works for my body, hair, face, skin, everything. I put in everything every season. It works. It's the best thing I've ever had. I've used it since I was 0. My age was 0. Yeah, so glycerine, that's the best product ever. And then question number 8, what gives me anxiety? To this day, confrontation gives me anxiety. Every day, like I said, I'm learning to do better. I'm being taught that it is literally the best way to live. If you confront a situation as it arises, then that prevents like future problems between you and the person you're going through problems with. And yeah, the one thing I want to do before I turn 30, I want to run a project a project for girls where I collect and provide sanitary towels for underprivileged girls in my town. And I don't want it to be a once-off thing where I go in and that's that. So if I could, like, if they know they can rely on me to provide sanitary pads, that would be, I think, best thing. So I want a sustainable project that will outlive me. Yeah. And then, if I could learn a new skill, what would it be? Public speaking. I have a fear of speaking in public. I am trying to join a Toastmasters group. I have inquired, so I'm taking the necessary steps to get that skill running. I want to learn how to do websites, create websites from scratch, and e-commerce stores, as well as learn a new language. Yeah, a new African language, which I'm already doing. So yeah, languages are difficult when you try to learn them when you're old. Yeah. Next question, my dream travel destination. Senegal and Japan. I just think Japan for the culture Japan for something that's totally different from what I'm accustomed to. Yeah, Japan for fashion, for food, for the culture. And then Senegal for the beaches, Senegal for the beauty, Senegal for the Golden Coast. Just Senegal, man, for the people. So yeah, I think that's gonna happen really soon though. Sooner than I think it's gonna happen. Speaking it, manifesting it, praying for it. Next question. My childhood crush. I had two. Firstly, it was Cristiano Ronaldo. I was like 13. And I think he was the it thing, like the soccer player of note at the time. And so he was my first crush. And then there's Fally Ipupa, who's a Congolese musician who sings in French, and he is just like, you know, Fally Ipupa. Google it. Next question. My favorite music genre, as long as there's a beat, as long as it's African, as long as it's like it makes me move, it makes me want to move, I'm all in. Every season that I go through demands different type of music, and right now sitting here, Afrobeats. Listen to Afrobeats. And then what is my go-to restaurant in Johannesburg? Ooh. It really depends. All I can think of is I like Bold. I think they have a nice menu. Everything I've eaten there was really nice. So yeah, I think Bold. This is making me realize that I need to go restaurant hopping more. Next question. Best pizza topping combination. Avo, feta, and bacon, darling. Bacon, darling. So sometimes I'll add like spinach when I'm feeling healthier. Next question. When am I most myself? I think when I'm around my grandmother. She's genuinely never ever judged me. She's always supported all my crazy ideas. She's always like just encouraged me. Next question. What could I spend the whole day talking about? Celebrities. I love celebrities. I love celebrities. Next question. My favorite 3-word sentence. That is definitely I love you or let's get food. I'm a foodie. I love food. So if you say to me, let's get food, I will love you forever. Next question. How am I ready? Demands so. I'm good. I'm really good. Like, I'm happy. I feel like for once I'm doing what my heart wants me to do and not what everyone else expects me to do. So, and I've come a long way. I have healthy habits in place. I do things I want to do when I want to do them the best. And the last question, it was right here. Now it's disappeared. No. Thank you guys for subscribing. And to all any new viewers, please subscribe to my channel. Click the subscribe button and comment, share, like. Have a lovely rest of the year, week. Okay, this needs to end now. Bye guys.